know why I feel this way. It's because of the server I love to play. An adventure for me every day. Play on the server the TimeShot way.
Hello, people. It's Poet, and we're back on TimeShot. Now, today I'm in a little bit of a poor sports. I'm in poor sports. What's the expression? I don't know what it is. My head can't think right now. I have like this sinus infection. Yes, in the middle of summer, I have a sinus infection, and it gives me such a severe headache that it's very hard to actually concentrate on anything. Like it's a feeling of like being stabbed in the face. Like it's not just your head that hurts, it's like your face that's like really, really painful. My left eye is just watering. My head hurts down to my teeth hurt, to like my whole jaw. And it's all my sinuses. I can just tell that it is. I'm stuffed up, I'm plugged up, and it's just painful. But despite all that, let's try to get through that. I did take medicine, so hopefully in a few minutes it'll kick in and we'll be perfectly fine. Already it's not as bad as it was a few seconds ago, so I'm hoping that it's starting to kick in now. I started working on sides of the building here, and at first I wasn't going to even do the sides of the building, but this is what I came up with, just as a simple design. And I kind of drew inspiration, believe it or not, from Dave's build here, with his cobble walls and use of a lot of the smooth stone slabs. He's got that kind of a wood top part, and then some lighting in there. And I kind of liked the fact that he had put walls on his build like that. And so I kind of tried to simulate that a little bit in mine, and that I used the cobble walls and the wood slabs. And I also kind of like the way that other people have done their walls too. So like in Asia's is very modern looking with its multi levels of depth, and this one's got some cool walls to it as well with multi levels of depth again. And this one also has a lot of cool walls to it, and even Jake's has a very simple but effective design too, you know? Like, this is very simple, the most simple wall you could get, but it looks good. So I wanted to start doing that to mine as well, rather than it just being open. So we got walls, and it makes it look that much better from the outside. The only problem is that the interior space is definitely getting smaller and smaller and smaller. So I put it down by one step, and I started filling it in like this. Now, I will fill this in also. I have to move all of these chests, maybe put them into the middle area here, or just do away with them in general. But let's see here. I think I'm actually, I'm covering one of those. So let's grab that. I'm going to have to move all of this to make it look right. Okay, I think I got what I need. I'll grab some of these. I got all my quartz that I just recently mined on my inventory. But yeah, the idea for this place is going to be that this is all sealed up. The top is going to be still open like this. I like the open concept of that. The roof, I'm still not set on. This is I think the third or fourth roof that I've built. Still not set on it. I've staggered it a little bit better, but I still don't really like it. So I'm probably going to be doing something a little bit different still, like just doing slab, 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 slab all the way up, more pointed. Not sure yet, but I'm not happy with it yet. So I'll probably tear it all down again. Yeah, but otherwise, I'm starting to like how it looks on the exterior at least. And the interior is going to be probably like more of a library or something inside with books and stuff. I really don't have a need for this building or even a proposed use for it, which sounds silly, but like everybody else at Spawn has sort of a use for their buildings. I don't know what Dave's is going to be. It's sort of like it's either a stable or an arena, or I mean, it could be any number of those types of things. The big doors implies, some kind of an arena. Codes also doesn't really have much of a use either. It's just kind of a nice looking build. And that's, I think, sort of what I'm going to go for too, is just, it won't really have a reason or a need, but I'm just going to make it look nice. Whereas other people like Wynn, she's building a restaurant of some kind. And Penny has, of course, her records and jukeboxes. And Pudsey and Edson have their little stalls. Well, Pudsey did, but Edson has his little stall with his books. And so some of them have use. Others, they're making them their actual base. Like Torts and Pudsey and Fabe and Jake. And I think Dave said so in his latest video too, that he was making his different arena thing his base that he was going to settle down in for a while. Which is good. Like I like that people are doing that more so in this season than they did in the last one. Sticking close to Spawn, and actually making it their base. Like that was something in the first season. The reason I built where I built, so close to Spawn, like if you were to compare like season 1 versus season 2, my base compared to where Spawn is would have been kind of where this village is, but like close enough that I could see Spawn from my house. And I liked that element. I liked being able to be so close to people that not only do people interact with you, but you can interact with them very easily. Whereas, like, if we were building somewhere out where Wynn is right now, she's building in the ice spikes way, 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 way out in that direction. Kind of the direction I'm traveling here. I feel like both her and April, who are building out in that area, are going to run into the problem of kind of what they were facing in season 1, where, you build a huge, huge base, lots and lots of work put into the building of it, but nobody really gets to see it or appreciate it or interact with it because you're so far away. So I don't want that. I don't feel like where I propose to build is that far away, especially when we get some kind of either we're going to do ice boats or trains. I know that Fabe wants to do this humongous railway system all over the map. It won't be too far away. I know that Tort is kind of my neighbor, and so is Code. And across the lake is Mara. So we're all sort of, even though we're kind of far away from Spawn here, further than we were ever in season 1, we've all kind of built more or less close enough that we could easily make pathways to each other's bases, especially with the railway systems and stuff, that make it accessible and make it so that, if I want to go and see what Code's up to, I know that if I stand between our two bases, I can see them both in the distance. Like, if you know what I mean. We're close enough that if you stand between them, you can see them both. And that, to me, is close enough. So my base is just in the savannah here. Right up here. And Torts, you can see it already. See, here's my base, all lit up right there on the mountain. That's Torts right there, all lit up. So that's how close we are. We're really, really, really close. He's going to be able to see mine definitely from where he's building. And I'm not sure, but it should make sense. If we go up on one of my cliffs up there, we may be able to see Mara's island also. According to the overviewer, we might be able to just see it. And codes, I don't know if it's in render distance right now. No, it's not. But codes is kind of like if we go to those set of high extreme hills, we should be able to see his extreme hills just over in that direction. So we're all kind of close together. And MK is building some kind of a desert thing. I think just over here where I'm pointing, according to the overviewer that Spacey MC did. And I appreciate him for doing that. It's kind of awesome when we have people like that is a really amazing way of contributing to the community that, like, you know, often people talk about like monetary contributions and and you know, different ways that you can support the people on TimeShot, but a really amazing and unique way is like what he does in rendering out the overviewer maps and like obsessively going through and highlighting where everyone lives and taking screenshots in the world downloads of what their bases look like. And, you know, like that's a humongous amount of work to dedicate to it that he just does on his free time. It's like sort of like people who contribute to doing moderation stuff on live streams and stuff. They don't get paid for that, but they just do it. So it's all voluntary and really, really, really appreciated. Oop, I missed him. All right. A little bit of a dark spot here, and this is why I brought the coal. So that I could do something like this. Oops, gotta need to make this coal again. There we go. Torch it up. So the reason I'm out here, the reason I came out here is to actually start getting to work on this base, which seems crazy because we're still not even finished our spawn house yet, and a lot of people have no intentions of moving out yet. But I feel like the more I put this off, the longer it'll be, or the more difficult it'll be to get started on it. So what I want to start doing today is working on the donor hall, the new donor hall. Now, it's not probably going to be quite as elaborate at all compared to the last one. The last one was sort of like a testament to my building ability, and it was just something that I envisioned, something that I wanted, and I'm very kind of glad how it turned out. What I'm going to have to do, I'm going to have to get some dirt, just normal dirt, and replace all this coarse dirt. Or I can actually dig up the coarse dirt and just replace it. Is that how that works? Yeah, I have to... I can't just dig coarse dirt. Can I punch it? It turns to coarse dirt still. Okay. There's no way. I was thinking, is there a way to make it like normal dirt again? No. So what I'm going to have to do is just like replace all the coarse dirt everywhere that you see. Once I've sculpted this to the way that I want it, more or less. And just replace it with dirt so that the grass grows. Because I want grass in here. I don't want coarse dirt. It's a little bit too brown, a little bit too savanna, a little bit too barren. So I'm going to make this all grassy. All of this that you see is going to be grass. But the stone might remain stone. All right, so let's remove this sign. I got a little bit of a frog in my throat now too, probably because I'm sick. Excuse me. So what I got to do, I want to start building right here. So actually this is a good opportunity to get rid of some of this coarse dirt. And I don't think I'm going to like time-lapse this or speed it up. It is what it is. Just kind of wanted to build, dig, chat, and get this going. So my idea for a donor hall this time is going to be a tower. And I know that I have to go... I actually have to download the world download from the last season of TimeShot. It's on the Discord if you want to grab a copy too, for whatever reason. But I'm going to grab a copy of it. I'm going to go through it. Every single name I'm going to write down, put it into a spreadsheet, and once it's in a spreadsheet, I can kind of better manage the existing donations. I'm going to be putting everyone's name back. Like, if you were in the old donor hall, you'll be in the new one. So don't think that, like, you'd have to donate again to get back in there. No, you'll still be in there. And all patrons will have another unique donor hall. Like, that's going to be its own spot. But if you make like a one-time donation and then you also become a patron, you'll be in both, if that makes sense. So that's the way that that's going to work. I'm going to have the first building built will be the donor building. And I'm not going to do as elaborate as before, like I had said. So let's grab some quartz and just kind of plot this out more or less. Okay, so we got some quartz here. Let's grab a couple. And what we're going to do, let's start it out. Start it right here. Hi, cat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do 5. Should be good. So let's do like that. And then the bottom's going to be just quartz like... No. Wait. How am I doing this? Like this. Okay. So that's going to be the bottom. And then it's going to be glass. And then it'll be... What again? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then this will be the quartz right there. And then like this. Okay, so those are going to be 2 of the walls. This wall is going to be a little bit different than this one. This one's going to have a big window. This one's just going to be the side of the building. Because what I have proposed is it'll sort of go like this, and then like this, and then like this, and then like another pillar will be kind of like sort of right here, I think. And then I can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So like that. Oops, that's only 4. I can count. I did that once. I learned how to do that once. So that'll be like this then. Okay. So essentially, actually what we should do. Yeah, either we can do the corner of the building like this. So basically what I'm envisioning, if we go back and look at it, this is going to be a big, tall tower. Okay, so most of the builds in this area are going to be tall quartz towers. I know that I could use bone block. Bone block is super easy to use, and I may actually even use it for like the pillars here. I actually did make a few pillar blocks. They're pretty resource intense, but there. Oh, I didn't kill the chicken in one hit. What kind of sword is this? Yeah, I might use bone blocks to go up and down, simply because we have infinite supplies of them, and they look good. The quartz, though, will definitely play a role in here for things like, you know, I'll go up by about, oh, I don't know, 6. So, like, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then what I'll do is go across again, and this will be the second floor kind of thing. So, like, second floor will be up this high, and so on. So this will be one whole floor. Maybe 6 isn't even tall enough. Yeah, maybe more like 8. A couple more. Make it a taller window. But the problem I gotta realize is that I'm already very high up. Like, that's the normal sea level down there. Down there is sea level. And we've got a build height limit of 255 or whatever the normal height limit is. And I'm already at 109. Just kind of standing around here. So I can only go up by about 100 blocks. Which seems like a lot. But when each floor is 8 blocks. And I've got like hundreds of names to put into this donor hall. I don't know. I might actually have to dig downwards also. And just start like digging into the mountain and putting names downwards when I run out of space going upwards. But hopefully it won't come to that too soon. Or maybe, just maybe, I'd have to build a second donor hall, because these are going to be really much more simple than they ever were before. In terms of building, like, it's not going to have as intricate a design. It will still have, like, you know, I'm going to grab some of these now. Oh, is that normal dirt? I need that. Coarse dirt I don't need yet. Maybe for pathways or something. Let's grab these. Grab more of these. Let's make a crafting table right here. And what we do, let's build some... Let's not build pillars. Let's go like this. And then like this. Get a bunch of chiseled. More of those. Okay. So like we could have some kind of an intricate design on the flat spot. This is all going to be flat up here. So essentially, you know, this is not going to be a window. This is all going to be just flat. Okay. And a site. I've got plenty to spare. Don't right now need. There. We're gonna end this episode in a second here, but just to kind of show you guys what we're doing. So it's the reason we're building by 5 is that it is amazing for doing patterns because you get quite a lot of flexibility. So we can do something like this maybe. And then like put in stairs. I don't have any stairs. See if pillar blocks even make sense. I don't know. Just for example. Just for example, you know. I'll probably add some color or something, but a very subtle color. Actually, this one should be sunk in. So let's put the chisel block kind of like that. Yeah, and then maybe these should be stairs. See, there's a lot of intricacy that we can do. And it's going to take me some time to sort of work through it and figure out what we can do. But we're going to have kind of a recurring pattern. We're going to have a pattern that goes up, 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 up. The same kind of pattern every floor. And then this will be a big window. So there will be some intricacy involved, but doing a pattern like this took me a few seconds. Whereas like when I was doing the pillars in the old donor hall, it was taking me upwards of like, 20-30 minutes just to do one pillar. Oop. Ouch. He's dead. Alright. So, gotta torch all this up again. There we go. Torches everywhere. This is a very deadly place. And I just know already that creepers and the like are gonna be dropping on my head every time they get the chance. So I gotta, just every time I'm out here, kind of just light up the area. Try to get as many of the bad spots out as I can until eventually I just have trouble finding those dark spots. But right now they're everywhere. Like, just everywhere. So that's what I'm going to do. But that's where I'm going to end the episode. It was very, very, very casual building episode. But I just wanted to tell you guys, just let you know that, yeah, I haven't forgotten about the donor haul. And I am keeping track of all new donations that come in. Because I did get one of the comments I got was, you know, oh, I donate, but you don't have a donor haul anymore, so there's no point to it, kind of thing. And I'm thinking to myself, like, we are going to make it again. It's not like it's not coming back. We will show our appreciation. So, yeah, look at all these dark, terrible. I had a dream I killed Pudlet. It was sad. I was sad. What is going on about? Anyway. Yeah, oh, my head's feeling a little bit better now, so I'm actually kind of happy about that. Hopefully I'll be 100% very soon. You can probably hear it. I can hear it in my voice when I talk. So, hopefully I'll be 100% soon. Yeah, and that's about it for today. Oh, and I wanted to show, say, just in case you guys didn't hear it, because I've also had some confusion with that other side of donations, is the patron thing. There is a tier on there in Patreon where you can pay to get me to build something of my choosing. And I've been doing it in the patron world. So should we... I know I'm not kind of technically allowed to do this because we're only supposed to show, like, you know, TimeShot. I am in still creative mode because of the whole fiasco that happened with the griefing. But what is this? Compass. What? I bet that shows up on the map. Anyway, I'm not really allowed to show other servers on when I'm a member of TimeShot. That's one of our kind of rules, is that, you know, you're perfectly fine to be on other servers, but you can only record on TimeShot. That's kind of our, you know, principal rule for being a member. It's the exclusivity. But here I am on my patron server, don't tell. And this is where I've been putting the custom builds that people want me to build, rather than putting it on TimeShot. Knowing that we were going to be moving servers and just not wanting to annoy people with, like, sometimes they could be very pixely, sort of like this one. And then there's the snake. And I built this kind of a mountain with a cave. And I've done all of this in survival mode. I know I'm in creative right now, but I did all of this in survival mode. So it's very hard to gather the resources for it. This is what I got. This is what I got for wool and some clay. But this is where I'm going to be doing all of the patron stuff, not on TimeShot. So just to kind of let you guys know that that's what's happening. That's what I'm going to be doing. Wait. So I know I shouldn't be showing any of this patron stuff. I wanted to see the map again. See if it's been hit. What? Wait. Huh? Let's go game mode 0. Is this one? I don't know why there's a compass then. Like, the compass will be at the very bottom corner. of the map, but shouldn't it be like over here or like up in the, I don't know. Anyway, logging out of there, going back to TimeShot. I am still going to be building the patron hall on here to celebrate the patrons who donate, but the custom builds will be on there. That's kind of what I was trying to get at. So, that's the end of the episode. Hope you guys liked it. Like this video, comment below, do all those other awesome things you people do. Oh, and once again, just as a shout out, I want to do this as many times as I can. The shout out towards the GoFundMe.com/Wintendo. It's still a thing. We are still pledging money, so you can get in on that at any time. If you are considering donating in any way whatsoever, I would propose doing it that way. And you can still use PayPal. I know that some people didn't know that you could use PayPal, but you can use PayPal. Just send me personally a donation, and in the little like description notes that you type when you're doing a PayPal donation, just tell me what name you want it to go under and that you want it to go towards the hashtag Nintendo thing, and I'll do it. I'll put it on there. We can add custom donations, and that's how we're going to do it. So that's how you can do it through PayPal if you like. With that, yeah, I gotta figure out how I'm gonna curve this. I might, like, this is one curved side, but I might actually do another one right here, and then we'd actually be brought out to like there. It won't be with these blocks, but like a much more curved. No, wait, what? Maybe I need to pull it out more, like do like 1 2 1 2, and then like this whole side will be a corner. That looks cool. A lot of building though. But that looks cool. I wouldn't mind that. So we'll see. We'll see. In any case, like this video, comment below, do all those other awesome things people do, and we'll see you next time on TimeShot. Bye-bye. I can't wait to see the new world overviewer.